Hello, Guardians. How you doing? My name is Pone. What's going on, subscribers? What's up, guys? So I've been biting my tongue for a while and patiently waiting. I mean, like, patiently waiting. Like, crow to cheese, forever kneeling glitch, waiting for Bungie to address some of the problems in Crucible, and they have yet to do so. So I decided, hey, let's vent. We have the internet. Let's do this. And I just wanted to kind of call out the situations that I see. I want to see if you guys agree with some of them, ones that matter, how you would rate them and rank them. Leave your feedback down below. I'm sure I would appreciate it, at the hopes that maybe Bungie actually does see this and maybe gives a damn about the community. But for the most part, I've realized that over these last few months, they haven't addressed many of the major issues that cripple Crucible, in my honest opinion. So I'm going to address the top 5 things that are a concern for me relating to Crucible. So, number 1 being the obvious one, you know, the netcode, the hit detection issues, lag, general all-around discomfort when it comes down to connectivity. You have situations, and I'm sure you've victim to this, maybe even almost every game, and that's kind of bad, is where you shoot a guy, he dies, but he doesn't actually die for like another 2 seconds, and in that period he managed to kill you and everything else. It's kind of frustrating, kind of shitty. You know, if a product's not working, that's kind of embarrassing above all. I generally don't care about it too much because this game isn't about building streaks like COD or anything. There's not too much on the line for frustration purposes. I understand that this game has way too many one-hit kill opportunities, though. Between the supers, sticky grenades, rocket launchers out the ass, shoulder charges, the list fucking goes on. The supers, just guaranteed 5 deaths a match. I mean, I'm not even mad at those. I like the supers. I'm okay with it because I understand what this game is. It needed to be different. It stands out from the competitors out there. I'm all for it. Many people may disagree. That's what I'm looking forward to hearing your opinions in the comment section for. So we're going to move on. So, as course, number 1 was, in fact, the connection issues. We've been dealing it. It's been plaguing their game. And still, they just keep saying they're working on it, fixing error codes and all kinds of other things. So, moving on over to number 2, fusion rifles. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about these, and I know the community is semi-mixed on these, but I have never, ever played a video game where there is a one-shot kill into medium-range abilities. Like, I've never seen that. The closest thing I've dealt with that is, like, Battlefield 4 when they had the crossbow, but that thing had, like, a 5-second reload, so... speaking of fusion rifles, pardon me, did I just get hard-scoped? What was that? Holy shit. Point proven. Can I just stop with this one? Can we move on to 3? So, these things not only hit beyond the range of a shotgun, they can one-hit kill you beyond the range of where even a shotgun pellet, shot, bullet, whatever can register. That's absurd. I've never dealt with that. There shouldn't be a one-hit kill opportunity in medium range. Sort of like a lucky nice snipe headshot or something. But that takes precision and occasionally a little bit of luck. But for the most part, I think they need their range nerfed heavily. To be completely honest, it's probably the thing that pisses me off the most about them. And that's how I feel about it. I feel they need to be on the same range as the shotguns are. And I know you're like, why is that? Shotguns can shoot a little bit faster, but they also have a slow reload, and, you know, they have to feed each one of the shells individually, whereas you have a little bit slower rate of fire with the fusion rifles, but you have the mag reload and, you know, 6 potential one-shot kill abilities, whereas you generally don't get 6 kills with your shotgun. It's usually 1 or 2 before you really have to reload. So with that, I feel like they can balance these so much more by just reducing the range on those sons of bitches. So that's how I feel on that one. Your opinion, down in the comment section below. The next one actually kind of ties into this one. And this is the one that they could probably fix just as a temporary fix. The one that they can fix, and it can fix a lot of things, is there's just way too much ammunition on the map. I am just sitting here constantly realizing that people can use fusion rifles, snipers, and shotguns, and damn near even heavy ammo throughout the entire game. And you know how many times I get rocketed a game and LMG'd a game and stuff like that? There are generally 3 spots on a map, 2-3 spots on a map that have these heavy ammo. And with the abilities and the exotics and the things on this, people can get like 4 shots for each time. You kill a teammate, or excuse me, an enemy, he could drop more of it. You can get these things stacking like crazy. And I think it's absolutely absurd that this exists. And it's so disgusting and even embarrassing in my opinion, because this is Bungie, guys. They were doing massive things for shooters back in the day, and they had it right. There's a reason plasma grenades and rockets and snipers and shotguns in the Halo series were on-map pickups. They were considered power weapons, and the reason for is they're just too damn dangerous, too overwhelming to be given to the general public. Shotguns, on the other hand, are becoming mainstream. They've got to change their game up. It's a new entity, a new property. I get it. Shotguns, I don't complain about at all. You get killed by a shotgun, it's because you went around a corner in close quarters. That's pretty much the consequence of doing that. It's your own fucking fault. So, take what you have to get in that situation. So I feel that they really need to heavily reduce the amount of ammo given. Maybe even remove the fact that people, when you kill them, can drop the ammo. And even more so for special ammo. I mean, that would also kind of, if they just did that as a temporary or a simple fix, that would kind of remove the problem of fusion rifles already, because there's just less ammo around. People are going to have to, you know, forage and go for the ammo drops. You know how hard it is, you know how cool it is when you have to run for the heavy ammo when you know it's coming. People are going to be able to fight and choose areas to hold down and go for the special ammo like that. That should exist in this game. I'd love to see that. So, moving on over to number 2. And this one is kind of upsetting to me. In certain situations, and I'll tell you why. The fusion grenades. You guys know what I'm talking about. The sticky grenades. Oh my god, these things upset me so much, even most so on the Warlock. They've got, you know, massive amounts of grenades. You throw in the super in the mix, and it's just handing things out. Legitimately, just like throwing things around. And the worst part about this is if they stuck like the trip mines do from the Hunter category, you know, you really have to be dead on, like they should be, I wouldn't care. I've legitimately, like, seen somebody throw a fusion grenade 5 fucking feet off course. It stops, asks for directions, completely changes course, and then just goes straight to the direction and sticks to it, dude. You guys have seen it too. You know what I'm talking about. These things literally home on to people. And that's ridiculous for a one-shot kill grenade. How many times have I been shooting into a guy? I'm winning the gunfight. I got the drop on him. I deserve the kill. Let me just throw this around. That's on the terms of, like, the martyrdom from Call of Duty or the Dead Man's Hand from him. Like, no, at no point should a guy that you got the best of and you just decided to wreck, should you be able to throw a grenade and stick him instantly as a last resort to, you know, call it even. When does that work? So, I feel they need to do something that it needs to be a little bit more precise. That's just how I feel. I know not to remove them from the game entirely. I just feel like they need to be a little bit more skillful when it comes down to putting them down. So, the final one, and a little bit more lighter on it, this is, again, back on the topic, this is Bungie, man. And I am so disappointed, and this isn't really necessarily a fix, it's just, we know they've been holding back things for, you know, the expansions and stuff like that. I'm upset that there's pretty much only one game type, and that's Team Deathmatch. Control is pretty much played like Team Deathmatch. There aren't really many perks of playing the objective, so most people play it like Team Deathmatch. You've got Team Deathmatch, you have Control, aka Team Deathmatch, you have Rumble, which is free-for-all Deathmatch, and Skirmish, which is 3-player Deathmatch. So, this is what I'm saying. Where's the capture the flag, the king of the hill? I mean, you know what I mean? There needs to be variety. This is kind of absurd. You have a large game. This is a massive part of your game. And you decide to put one semi-impressive, even if you want to even call it that, objective game type in your whole cycle. That's kind of sad. So these are my gripes. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say. Leave a comment down below. Tell me which ones upset you the most, what you do about it. I love this. And the reason I care about this is because I'm invested in this game. This is one of my jobs. YouTube and Twitch is one of my jobs. The other being tree removal. And, you know, I spent a lot of time invested into this game. And the reason I care so much, and the reason I'm just, like, passionate about it, is because I see the potential from this game. I'm upset the fact that they're not addressing things like the ammo capacity on the map being just overwhelming and people having infinite special ammo. At that point, why even put it on the map? I never run out of it. You know, these little things I feel like they need to address to the community, or say they're at least working on them. I don't expect them to get fixed for another month or two, but at least let me know it's coming, you know? That's how I feel. Let me know your comments down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys around on another video tomorrow. Subscribe if you're new here, if you like daily Destiny content. Hit the like button if you feel me. And, yeah, I'll be sure to tune into the comment section to see where the community stands on this one. Take care, ladies and gentlemen. Stay moist.